New iPhone SE and 3 different drops to anticipate at Apple's send-off occasion. It's nearly time Apple is scheduled to disclose its new iPhone SE at a send-off occasion on Wednesday, February 19th. Tim Cook prodded the send-off on X, preparing Apple fans for a colleague with the most up-to-date individual from the family, albeit the part being referred to as reasonable, the hotly anticipated move up to the iPhone SE, which hasn't gotten a makeover in anywhere near 3 years. Apple is likewise supposed to uncover a couple of different items. This may be available. 4th Gen iPhone SE. First up, the headliner, the 4th cycle of the iPhone SE, Apple's financial plan handset. The new telephone is supposed to withdraw from its more seasoned plan, dumping the home button, which the late Steve Occupations presented in 2007. The patched-up iPhone SE will don a bigger screen and FaceID, alongside a similar A18 chip controlling the iPhone 16 setup. As indicated by Bloomberg's imprint Gurman, the SE is likewise said to accompany Apple Insight, the organization's setup of simulated intelligence apparatuses. Eminently, the telephone will be the principal Apple gadget outfitted with its in-house cell modem chip, which is likewise reputed to land in forthcoming, slimmer iPhone models. The last-gen iPhone SE presently retails at $429. Yet the new model is supposed to accompany a knock-in value because of its various redesigns. That is somewhat of a disgrace. No word on the amount of a climb we're in for, so fingers crossed. It's nothing that will puncture your pocket. A totally different MacBook Air? While Cook has indicated a solitary new part, the talk plant has spilled hypothesis about a MacBook Air revive. Apple will purportedly involve a similar plan as the ongoing age. However, switch the M3 chip with the fresher M4, as would be considered normal to convey power and proficiency upgrades, reasonable for Apple Insight. Despite the fact that not all clients are wild about it, it's not yet evident whether Macintosh will deliver new MacBooks at the forthcoming February 19th occasion, as verified by Gurman, who recently revealed the workstations could send off later in the principal half of 2025. An iPad invigorate? It's just been around 9 months since we got the 6th Gen iPad Air, however. Gurman has indicated Macintosh could expand its setup with another Air model. Comparatively to the MacBook circumstance, the organization will probably reuse the current Gen configuration, just trading out the M2 chip with the more remarkable M4, which right now controls the master models. Macintosh has been reputed to concoct another passage-level iPad models, which could knock up the current Gen's A14 chips to the A17Es. Ultimately, we could likewise get new iPad embellishments. 2 new Sorcery console models, to be explicit. More iPhone 16 tones? Albeit fairly impossible, it will not be excessively amazing for see new variety choices for the iPhone 16 or so, hypothesizes MacRumors. Customarily, Apple has adhered to spring and April tone invigorate plans, however. Given the event, it wouldn't be excessively freakish to coordinate the iPhone SE send-off with a couple of additional drops. It's not the most invigorating of declarations, yet it never damages to have more choices, correct? When is Apple's iPhone SE send-off occasion? Apple will in general save it basic for such occasions, for the most part, depending on official statements for minor item dispatches like this one. However, the organization could have an adequate number of declarations to assemble an improvised occasion this time around.